Mama. Yachaja. Bye bye, anyway, now I don't know. Gakalika, yes, so you know, yes, so I want to pay. Bye bye, anyway, now I don't know. Gakalika, yes, so you know, yes, so I want to do. Ganu dende, Blackstars who dende. 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 Yita mubi ababa bate samia. Yachaja mubi ababa bate samia. Yita mubi ababa bate samia.
Fire. Oh, Charlie.
I've been in the money, I need Jan in the money. I say to feed the money, I some more Jan in the money. Winter in the money, and Stevie Nappy and the money.
Yes, you be a boy, Beshe.
Yita mubi ababa bate samia. Yachaja mubi ababa bate samia. Yita mubi ababa bate samia. Yachaja. I bet the pain and the money, I need Jan in the money. I say go for the money, I some more Jan in the money. Winter in the money, and Stevie Nappy.
Number one.
Go keep on number one. The boy, a besh, you sulo biala. 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 Yita mubi ababa bate samia. Yachaja mubi ababa bate samia. Mubi ababa. Yita mubi ababa. Mubi ababa. Yachaja mubi ababa bate samia. Mubi ababa. Yita mubi ababa bate samia. Mubi ababa.
Oh, I'm loving this. Charlie. Tell me about the what's up. Bibi Korea.
I say, video cool.
No. Me show in your field, no. Me show in your World Cup field, no. Yeah, Charlie. Me show in your World Cup field, no. Charlie. What's up?
What? Kinaata, why in India?
Why did you know? I say. Tadi for us or Kodo.
Hey, track no one.
Charlie. Look, let's say track for the first time. Kinaata Ninyumi and Yumbia, for me, resonate with me for the first time of listening. You get it? But Charlie, this is the song mid-tier. Actually, let's say that from the baby, or from them in from where baby, Charlie. And it has everything to do with the Blackstars, you know. And I'm a tap for the Charlie. And this is purely Ghanaian, the Asoko. It's Asoko room. You see, all the genre of music in terms of high life, you know, all the beats levels in here. And for me, I'm very much impressed with Kofi Kinaata as I you know. And I don't know about you.
My casa mencho. Out the steady.
Me too.
Even the Blackstars and Kasa for the past few years, you know, wow, both.
Charlie, as I'm the it's very necessary.
Well,
Rebecca.
Blackstars were both. It's why the boys and we jack like team on your papa and
Charlie.
But Kofi released them track, you know.
I'm a vibe now.
Was vibe now, but was set.
I tell you. I tell you.
I don't know the on support Blackstars view.
For me say, you know, Muton Jesse's, my name guy be a link up, Muton Jesse's. Can you imagine this week in Kote? number of Jesus out on that. You have no idea. You have no idea. Nagas worked on a lot of Jesus. I think this week he sold about 20 of them. Mangas worked on about 15 of them just this week.
Wow.
I'm surprised.
Wow.
Honest, because there walk up feel the you know, let me feel there or film kakra. Man, no on time or better feel, you know. But you move away from the mid grace ashy to a different feel altogether. At this time, the better grace
this will be different.
Charlie.
This be different. This be different. This be different.
And our boys or the boys feeling not been. Yeah.
That be the thing, or boys. But feeling they had it still our full mom, but that track what start there on my boys, you know, like more of them. But social media, me Charlie. But someone was say, yeah, like IG, X, and hey, I don't know what's there. Yeah, on top of the Blackstars. Yeah,
Charlie, Loki, also not no, what do I catch over there? Blackstars England, what England? Anna Panama, it doesn't happen. And you cannot
why your friend love hate relationship.
Hey,
love hate. I don't know why they enter like eja. Ubefua. But do anybody?
What do we do? You go chop.
Why? Today 11.
I be the one about no.
Hey,
tell I be the one about
11.
Woman answer for the we. Woman answer the we. Woman answer.
I see. So resting.
Charlie.
Yeah, Charlie.
What's the boys? On a kubisi shabompe. Busy no shabompe. Seke busy no shabompe. God at this year Banter, Charlie. You remember that beans, Charlie? You could dance on last year, no. You be dancing at
no.
Yeah.
Internal. Well, in there, school near Konai late.
Yeah.
You know, nti ekwa because I Jawabe.
Yeah. Did you not project? Charlie, big ups to Kwesi Kwenu. Where Techi. Charlie, all these guys, big ups to them. Kwesi Kwenu, Techi, and John Donko, Blessed Memories. Charlie, Mutu Chomo, these guys. Charlie, I salute you guys.
All jokes aside, the track they did.
The track
Wama vibe, you know, for the Blackstars.
Yeah,
So the only thing we say the boys will make they not disappoint.
Exactly.
Because
all hopes are on them.
Charlie.
Now, finally, I want to get this one from you. How would you rate this particular song, the World Cup songs? And the All Stars. The likes of if I should say Babubi. The All Star songs, I think Obrafo was part of it. Yes, together with Grace Ashin and this particular one as well.
We also
releasing me. Yes. Where would you place this one? Kofi Kinaata, where would you place it? Finally on this one.
Charlie, it be hard.
Okay.
It be hard because Charlie Blackstar songs, you know, like Ninya tight.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, Ninya tight.
Yeah.
Ninya tight sanka. But this one no, instead vibe being a different kaka. And the other thing said to them Americano.
Yeah.
What bad time like support for Blackstars, you know, or all time low.
Yeah.
Or foam. Even the Greece Arsenal that I don't know that time 2006. I think they qualified World Cup first time ever.
Yeah.
It's on them no or was so that
Sure.
But you know, we are at our all time low. But then them track you are buying. So why this one is like an uplifting track be see that be the difference, you know. But in terms of quality in there, Charlie, like also like I'll say on this one we yell and you know, and then Grace actually like Charlie, they are all
Yeah,
they are
I
on
think
top. They are on top.
based on the fact that Charlie, the
Yeah.
Black Star support in Wakufum, and it came as a time to Uncle Fo and Esebekea Okufum drastically after the 2014 World Cup, the Brazil debacle, Sebekea. What
Oh
airlift is
yeah.
the core. Come on, Black Stars, some of the players were even kissing the money. I remember John Boy Dems and all that.
Don't
Oh no,
pay.
my Ghana for Mbufui. Ghana for Mbufui. At the end of the day, no, so I'm quitting film. I think right from the group
Uncle
stage.
Bibia.
And
But you know the
Oma,
funny thing,
yeah.
that squad Dankasa, it was one of
Mhm.
our best squad for the World Cup.
Oh yeah,
Basika Sam Basika
Sikani do
Sam
one
no
in him.
Bena.
Sikani do one in him. Almost Sikani do one in him. Almost Sikani do one in him. Ona so
Fikane
tol na
Ben
dinga. So
Fikane
tol na
Bena.
dinga ko kwe ma sile muntara ko boss tol wo ibia.
Charlie,
Oh Charlie.
because like it was one of our best squad because
Exactly.
after 2010 like we had a chance to build on it.
Exactly.
Charlie.
Exactly.
But yeah, Kofi Force. Like, I mean, some few days to the World Cup, but this track has come at a very timely moment, so
Yeah.
we can actually rally all around and then try and then support
The
the
Black
Black
Stars.
Stars. Into Charlie, and you know there, Charlie, Okodo there, Yokogari, no, Okodo.
Talking about the squad jerseys, the numbers, they are
Yeah,
out. Yes, Lawrence Atizigi, as you know, is going to wear the number 1 jersey. Ali Disedo is going to wear the number 2 jersey. Caleb Irinchi, of which ended the reporter, yes, came from a big journalist, that is Gary R. Smith. In fact, he's reporting that Real Madrid are following the boy keenly. You know that Michael Essien is managing him at Nordjylland. He's a very fantastic player. Also already know. Madrid for name Michael Essien didn't come concerning the player. But then it is just at the infantile stage. Nothing has advanced yet. Maybe they are monitoring the boy throughout the World Cup. Now, Jonas Ajite will wear the number 4 jersey, as well as Thomas Partey also going to wear the number 5 jersey. He's been accustomed to the number 5 jersey. Yes, since 5. No, Abdul Mumin also version number 6 jersey. Fatao Ishahaku also Ashes number 7 jersey. Kwesi Sibu. It be no friend of Sibo. But what we what we know is that he's called Kwesi Sibu. He's wearing the number 8 jersey. Jordan Ayew also going to wear the number 9 jersey. On number 9, on also no wash out. So nothing has changed with Jordan Ayew. Brendan Thomas Asante, who is also going to have his debut tournament with the Black Stars, is going to wear number 10 jersey. And this is where the asterisk is. But I'll be coming to that one, that number 10 jersey, where I'll be seeking your opinion with regards to that one. Now, Antoine Semenyo, who is the face of the Black Stars as we speak, and he's going to wear the number 11 jersey. Joseph Anan, another goalkeeper in there, who plays for St. Patrick Athletics, is also going to wear the number 12 jersey. Christopher Bonsuba with Al Kaisa, also going to wear the number 13 jersey. Gideon Mensah, who plays his trade in France, the French League is also going to wear the number 14 jersey. Elisha also walk by the number 15 jersey. Benjamin Asare, yes, of Accra Heart to Folk, goalkeeper, also Obabeshe number 16 jersey. Baba Rahman also going to wear number 17 jersey. In fact, in inclusion or the Kasabebre Bay with regards to the friendly match now your boy against in the Wolves and what's on the mistaken fee or on the bay. But then that conversation probably maybe you'll be having a bit of that going forward. Baba Rahman is going to wear number 17 jersey. Jerome Opoku also going to wear the 18 jersey. Iñaki Williams, he's not really had a should I say a flamboyant stint with the Black Stars ever since he joined. But then this time around, he's also received a call up and he's going to wear the number 19 jersey. Augustin Wache going to wear the 20 jersey. Kojo Opon Pepra also going to wear the number 21 jersey. Kamal Dean Suleimana going to wear the number 22 jersey. Derek Lucasen, the man who came to replace Alexander Jiku, because Jiku sustained an injury in there. He's also going to, wear the number 23 jersey. And Ernest Nyama, one of my brightest chap in there, who plays for Lyon, is also going to wear the number 24 jersey. Prince Edipoku going to wear the 25 jersey. And finally, Marvin Senaya going to wear the number 26 jersey. Derek, going through all this, squad list and jerseys over the one that caught my attention was Thomas Brendan Asante. He plays for that is Coventry with Frank Lampard.
Coventry
Yes,
City.
already Frank Lampard
Yeah.
has been talking and speaking highly of him throughout the championship.
Yeah.
Which one qualified, but that is the English Premier League. They're going to play next season. What do you make of that number 10 jersey? Already,
Yep.
people are talking about the Black Stars number 10 jersey, the mystic behind it, the fact that the day Papa Mobeshe, that is Apeli Ayupeli Nagasa, he
Yep.
did marvelously well with the Black Stars jersey number 10. At some point in time, Siki Akono had to wear that number 10 jersey. He didn't fare badly at all. I mean, Stephen Appiah, fast forward, also wore the number 10 jersey, and he did splendidly well. In fact, he was the first captain to take us to the World Cup. And then Dede Ayew Naraso Obeshebi, and also did fantastically well. Now, after the Dede Ayew, we saw Mohamed Kudus coming to take the number 10 jersey. Later, and the heat fun went to another tour. Then he went back to his number 20 jersey.
Yeah.
And that has been the story with the national under 10 days. National, that is jersey number 10. No? National with the national team. No? I there, Obi Obafibiano, Oshudo Besha number 10 years. Now, Brendan Thomas Asante Besha number 10 years. You know? Is he the player that we are looking forward to wear the number 10 jersey? Does he have the character to wear that number 10 jersey and the pressure that comes with it?
So let me start from this angle that football as it is, it's more than sports, right? It's more than just 22 players on the field chasing one ball, as the famous advert will say. And so what it means is that there are certain superstitious beliefs attached to certain aspects of it. And some players have their own rituals that they do when they are going to play a match, right? There are players who wear certain wristbands. There are players who wear certain headbands. There are players when they are being substituted in, they kiss their arms or they touch the grass. A very recent one is Olise, Michael Olise of Bayern Munich, right? Exactly. For every match that he's going to play, he will go onto the pitch and then test the grass with his boots. When he was asked, he just said he's just testing the quality. He's just testing the quality of the pitch to determine what kind of boots he's going to wear, right? But we know of Luis Suarez. He always kiss the hand. Some players have certain tattoos.
And even some people do the sign of cross, the crucifix.
The sign of cross, based on the beliefs. There are players who maybe if they are Muslims, they will bow down and then say a prayer to Allah. Some Christians who we know of our own Olele, he will shower prayers on the goal on the goalpost before All this is to say that football is more than just a sport, right? And so because of that, there is all these superstitious beliefs attached to certain aspect of it. And one of it is that for us, as a national team, our number 10 JC have always been an iconic JC because usually more often than not, it is the JC for our talisman, right? Usually is the JC for our talisman, it is the JC for our marquee player, it is the JC for like our biggest name in the squad. And that is why always it has been like anyone who succeeds in wearing that JC, there's some kind of pressure on him. But I think over the past few years, some big players when it comes to JC numbers have actually decided that it doesn't really matter, and so they want to just go with what they feel. And so you have players who are choosing JC numbers based on their age, even though maybe they might be a forward. Players choose JC numbers because of maybe a memory they have with maybe their grandfather's age, the time they started football, and then all that. Ronaldinho went to Milan, and I think he took the 99 JC, right? Number 99. But we know Ronaldinho will always be around the
Sure,
10 or the
sure. So,
11.
and
That's
some
all he
people
will
will even, not to
be
cut
wearing.
you, some people will even say that they go in for those
Yeah,
numbers because it's a lucky number for them, a lucky charm. Ever since they grew up, yes, there's some luck attached to
exactly.
that number. And I really agree with you. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, so based on that, what I'm thinking is that I think the JC number itself, uh, yes, based on the player who is going to wear
Mm,
it, he might have some beliefs attached to it,
okay.
and then feel like this number is my lucky
Mm,
number. So if I go with it, I'll be able to perform better. But when it comes to the Black Stars, I think after the whole Kudus episode where he decided that he doesn't want it.
mm,
It's too much pressure. I think Kojo Asama also
yes,
had a similar
yes.
feeling about that same number. I think what has happened after that is that there has not been a lot of emphasis on the JC
Okay.
numbers for the particular
Mm,
reason being that we've not. I think after Stephen Appiah, we've not had that
okay.
talisman. Yes, we've had good players. We've had like players who are doing well in
Mm,
Europe, but we've not had someone who will say this is our talisman. This player when he's on the pitch, he commands
yeah.
so much aura, so much respect, so much a lot of
Mm,
things that kind of put fear in the
it's okay.
opponent. So I think based on that, we as fans and then the Ghanaian football loving
Mm,
population have come to understand that okay, I don't think we have the Abedi
mm-hmm,
Ayus, the CK Akonos, we don't have the Stephen Appiahs again. So I don't think that anyone in this looking at this particular
mm-hmm,
squad really cares about who is wearing the number
okay.
10 JC. And so yes, as the squad numbers came up, I've been monitoring the social media
Yeah,
space, and I didn't see a lot of brouhaha about the number 10
sure.
JC. I mean, everybody, the old horses in the team have taken their JC numbers that they prefer. Thomas Partey has taken the number 5. Jordan Ayew has taken the number 9, right?
Mm,
Semenyo has taken the 11. So I think that based on that, and because there's no
mm,
kudos, and because Ayew is also the big the older Ayew
yeah.
is also not going. I didn't see any kind of uproar
Mm.
about who is
But
wearing
but
the
but
number
but, but then
10. So
don't you think that it might be one part of a reason where people might say there's people are losing interest in the Black Stars because earlier in the week,
exactly.
Titus Glover, I mean, one time MP, I think in the Greater Accra region, I mean, said that for him to watch the Ghana Black Stars play, you rather, I mean, watch the Nigerian movie. That's what
I,
the minister or MP said.
I mean,
I mean, it's a somewhat
I
people
mean,
losing interest in the Black Stars.
yeah, I would say for that particular comment, that's on the
Mm.
extreme
It's unfortunate. Yeah.
end. But yes, yeah, but yes, I agree with you that people are losing interest in the Black
Okay.
Stars, and so that's what is accounting for the fact that people are not mad about who is wearing which
Mm.
JC, who is wearing, who is taking this, because all in all, even with the squad that has been
Okay.
announced, yes, you take a few players that people were clamoring for, Joseph
Mm.
Painter, and then some
Ashimeru.
other players that people
Yes.
were
Yeah.
Ashmeru, right? But again, I step back a
Okay.
bit and then I look at these two players that people were clamoring for. Like, are they really world
Okay.
beaters? Are they really game
Mm-hmm.
changers? Right? If you look at it from that angle, it's like, yeah, if they are in, fine, but if
Not
they are
in.
not,
That's okay.
I don't think in the past they are. It's
Mm.
okay, right? And so same goes for the number
Situations.
choices
Okay.
that have come. So I think based on that, what we have to focus on is how we can make the most of, I would say, the underdog
Mm.
tag that we are having, because I've been watching some of the European
Okay.
analysis from the English, because we are going to be facing
Yeah.
them. I've seen some of their content creators trying to profile the Black Stars, and they are kind of giving us the tag of an
Mm.
underdog, which is fine. When you are going into a tournament like that, it means that there's very low pressure
Yeah.
on the players, and so they can actually play above what the expectations are, and then surprise
Mm.
everyone. So I think that is what is going to go for us. So I'm not really surprised about
Okay.
it. I think what is going to happen going forward is that if one player comes out
Mhm.
as a standout player, then you will see the fans themselves
Rallying behind him.
saying that this player
Okay.
deserves, yes, this player deserves the number 10,
Okay.
right? But until then, I think anyone who takes up that jersey,
Anyways, I get
everyone
you. I
will
get,
be
but
okay.
this is what you're going to do for me. I mean,
Yeah.
people who are going to send us messages, you're going to read that for me. Our likes as well, you can do that for us. So we do appreciate the fact that you are following us. If you are following us and you are sending us messages, we appreciate that. You can also drop your messages. We are talking about the Black Stars number 10. Yeah, so if you are following us, just drop your comment. Who do you think that merits that number 10 jersey? People were talking about the fact that, I mean, Antoine Semenyo should have been the
Yeah,
person to wear the number 10 jersey because he's the face of the Black Stars. He is the man that the
exactly.
players should be rallying behind because looking at his numbers this season, both from Bournemouth and even Man City, people were not expecting such a performance from him going into Man City. People were thinking that he's going to struggle to fit into it. Myself, I thought that he wasn't a Pep Guardiola kind of player. And I think that
Mm-hmm.
recently, I mean, if reports were true, he said that, I mean, Pep Guardiola, one way or that, he was expecting Pep Guardiola to at least stay for a longer period of time because during the negotiations, Guardiola assured him that he was going to stay. But hey, the man is gone. So that should tell you that he wasn't a
Yeah,
Guardiola type of player because I knew Guardiola wasn't really interested in him, but he was there doing the project for the next manager. But that is a different conversation altogether. But then, yes,
exactly. But just about
yeah.
that, I think it's a smart choice from
Sure.
Semenyo because yes, he knows that he's the face of
Mm,
Black Stars now. But he also knows that he hasn't given his ultimate best when he's in the Black
mm.
Stars JC. And so for him to just stick with the 11 JC and
Just take
then
off
so
pressure
that
from him.
avoid take off
Mm,
pressure. That's an actually smart move that he's made. So I think that is good for
mm.
him, and hopefully the performances will start to translate into when it comes into the Black
That's
Stars. But talking about messages, I can see some few
okay.
messages. Tanner Crow says, "Good show, big
Oh,
bosses,"
okay.
and then Tanner Crow is also saying number 16. And then Gabriel is also saying
Orokodo,
Orekodo,
Orokodo, Orokodo,
Orekodo,
Gabby,
Orekodo,
thank you very much.
Orekodo.
Charlie, enough respect.
Yeah,
I think the
Orekodo,
Telecom guy should be
Orekodo.
Telecom Mayor. I'm sure. Telecom Mayor, yes. Thank you very much. Yes.
Exactly, exactly.
Telecom Mayor, I appreciate
Yeah,
the fact that you are following us. And if you send your message, we will appreciate you and we'll mention your name as well. This is our maiden
for
show.
sure.
I mean, as we are coming live
Yeah,
on set, as you see in us. But
yeah.
one particular player who has come under the spotlight. And we cannot
Mm-hmm.
talk and say that we are not talking about him. We are talking about him because he's one player who has come under the spotlight. And his name is Thomas Partey. Um, all because of
Mm,
his rape trial in the United Kingdom. In fact, Partey was booed by the Welsh fans. If you remember when we played against the Wales team,
yeah,
he was booed vehemently. Anytime he receives the ball, anytime he passes the ball, he will receive a huge, I
yeah,
mean, boost from the Wales, I mean, fans
yeah,
in there. And according to the report that we are picking, if the report are to be true, I just want to treat this as a rumor. But the English FA,
yeah.
what we are learning is that they are considering in fact,
Mm-hmm.
taking off that conventional handshake with Thomas Partey. So what it means is that the players of the England national team are not going to shake Thomas Partey for that pleasantries. When the players stand and they are exchanging pleasantries, the English players are not going to do that, all because of his, I mean, rape trial. But Derek, then again, the player is not guilty yet. Why are they doing that? Is it a psychological warfare that they want to play, or a kind of a mind games that they're going to play on the Black Stars? Because they know that he's an anchor player. And whenever they take him off, the Black Stars will cease to function in the middle.
Yeah. So let me start off by saying that in this World Cup, there's going to be a lot of interesting
Okay.
matchups that goes beyond the field. One of it is Ghana versus England.
Mm,
Why? Because we're colonized by them. So if you look at that, and based on that specifically, it makes the match more than just the 90 minutes. the pre-event that's going to come, all the narratives before the match, and then what is going to happen based on the result of the 90 minutes, and then what happens after, is going to be huge. Like there's the newspapers, the media, they are going to feast on this match, right? Another big match is exactly another big match is France versus Senegal, right?
Mm.
Based on historical context, based on the fact that they met again
Yeah.
in the 2002 World Cup, and then Senegal actually won, and then all that. It's going to be a huge match that is going to go beyond the the
Mm.
the field of play.
Okay.
And so, based on that preamble, I'm saying that the English are using every available tactic,
Mm.
every available playbook. They
Okay.
want to use it to win the match, whether it is psychological,
Mm-hmm.
whether it is going to be fair on the field, whether it is going to be by throwing some doubt into our players.
Mm-hmm.
They want to use everything. I can confidently say that eventually they are going to shake hands with Partey. I'll
Okay.
be very shocked if they do not,
Because I mean,
because the
how can
wheels get
players like Declan Rice, Bukayo Saka come to terms with the fact that you're not going to shake
exactly
Thomas Partey? Because
they
he
are not
was
going to
once upon a
shake
time
their
their
former
teammates.
teammates.
Exactly.
Yeah, and this was just last season. So
Yes.
I
And
mean,
even
this season have
Declan Rice
ended. So
himself has been
last
speaking
season,
highly of Thomas Partey. You understand,
yeah.
and he respects him a lot. Yeah.
So again, and then, but if you also come to the whole point of the allegations,
Mm.
again, they are allegations, they are charges. Nothing has been proven,
Yeah.
no
Yes.
judgment has been made, and so that's why he's eligible to play,
Sure.
right? And we've seen this movie play out over and over again,
Mm.
where players are charged. The team, maybe because they want to protect their ethical image,
Mm.
they sideline the player, and then eventually it comes
Yeah.
out that the player is not guilty, right?
Yeah.
And I'm happy with the way Arsenal actually handled this
Okay.
issue, because you have to be proven um,
Guilty. Yeah.
innocent until
Sure.
you are actually proven guilty.
Guilty. Yeah.
So Arsenal did it the professional way, waited until the contract ran out, and then they parted ways
Mm.
with him. Currently, Villarreal has taken another huge stance that the player has not been proven guilty, so he's playing for them.
Yeah.
Same thing with the Black Stars. So I think based on that, there is no moral justification for the English to decide that they are not going to shake hands with Partey.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that they are just taking advantage of that to kind of throw doubt
Okay.
into our camp, and then get some psychological advantage even before the game starts.
Or so,
Because remember
somewhat of
that game,
distraction, some sort of distraction
some kind
going.
of
Yeah.
distraction. Again, it is all part of the tactics for the team to win, because
Mm.
that match is actually the second group stage match, and
Yes.
it is going to be crucial because England are going to have, if you won, they are going to face the toughest opposition in
In the
the
group.
group in
Yeah.
Croatia in the opening match,
Mm.
and that can go sideways. And
Exactly.
if you look at England versus Croatia in the past, in the Euros
Mm.
and then in the World Cup, Croatia always have a way of just getting the better
Handling
of
them. Yes.
England.
Exactly.
So they know it. So they know it. They
Yeah.
know it. So they might actually be coming into the Blasters game having been defeated,
Sure.
which means that they need to win that game at all costs.
Mm.
Otherwise, they are going out of the tournament.
Yeah.
That's how serious the game versus Ghana is
Mm.
going to be. And so that's why they are taking the advantage to use any available
Mm.
tactic that they can use to be able to gain that psychological edge
Mm.
or psychological advantage over us. So, in all, I don't think they are going to follow through with it. I think they are just, so that's why the news is just like rumor. We are
Yes.
considering, we are
Yes.
seeing, we
It's
want
still
to
it's still
exactly.
hanging in the air.
I mean, it's still hanging in the
Yeah.
air. I mean, if they are bold enough, they should make the decision and
Mm.
let the whole world know that they are not going to shake hands with
Hands with
Partey.
Thomas Partey.
They can make that decision now.
Mm.
What's stopping them? Nothing is stopping them.
And
Right?
and
They
and,
can
and
make it now. But
interestingly, psychological, effect going forward. Dr. Patrick Ofori, if you know him, he was one time a psychologist with the Black Stars. In fact, he has advised the
yeah,
Black Stars handlers, in fact, to captain Thomas Partey, if that is supposed to be something that we need to look out for, that the English are not going to
yeah,
shake hands with Thomas Partey, then give him the captain's armband. He will be the first person
yep.
to stand when they are exchanging the pleasantries. When they don't shake hands with him, the rest of the squad shouldn't shake hands with the English national team, just to back Thomas Partey, just to give him that extra motivation, just to tell him that, look, we are behind you, and whatever that you are doing, we are behind you until you are proven guilty. And that will be a huge buffer for Thomas Partey going forward. What do you think about that? That is if.
Yeah, I think that's a yeah,
Mm,
that's an if, but I think that's a very good strategy
yeah,
because um right from the start the captains have
yeah,
to go and then the captains are leading the teams, right?
yeah,
So even in the tunnel, there's going to be some kind
sure.
of informal handshakes,
Mm.
all that,
You
right?
can't avoid that.
And so you can't avoid that, right? And so that's
We'll be
where
changing flags as well. I mean, you understand.
exactly that. So that's where we can actually see if they are going to go through with what they are saying,
Okay.
or it was just a psychological thing.
Warfare or
But
something like that.
I think what the psychologist is saying is
Mm,
that we need to stand behind our player,
exactly.
and we need to go with a united front,
Hmm.
right? So what it means is that if you are not going to shake Partey, then you are not going to shake anyone else.
Okay.
And so that gives the team some kind of a counter advantage
Sure.
psychologically against whatever the English are trying to throw at us,
Yeah.
right? Because if the whole team decide, okay, we are not going to
Mm.
shake hands with you, then it is going to send signals to the fans.
Hmm.
Everybody will see that okay, we are actually up for the fight.
Yeah.
We are not just going to allow you to trample over one of our player psychologically, make him down, or
Mm.
even someone was even suggesting they know Partey is one of our best players when it
Hmm.
comes to passing,
Yeah.
press resistance,
Detecting the
being
play.
able
Yeah.
to detecting the play, being able to find passes in very
Mm.
tight spaces,
Mm.
and then opening up a counter attack and all that. So they know that once they throw in this, we might maybe succumb to it and then
Yeah.
decide that okay, we are just going to drop Partey. He's not going to start. Maybe you want to bring him in the
Yeah.
second half or something like that, right? So
Mm.
that is something that the English are trying to do. But again,
Mm.
what we have to do as a countermeasure is that we have to go on all united in
Okay.
one front, in one voice. If right in the tunnel is where we need to make that decision. When we
Decision.
see
Okay.
that the exchanges within the tunnel, even before the players come out, is looking like they are going to go
Mm.
through with what they are talking about, then
Mm.
we just quickly also decide that okay, we are just going to stand, listen to the national anthems. After that, no handshake, and then we are done, right?
Okay.
But if within the tunnel, the conversation and the gestures and everything shows that hey, they just recognize that we are also humans. No one has been
Mm.
proven guilty, and then we can actually shake hands. Then yeah, we will be able to go through with it because we, from our point of view, we are not mad.
Okay.
We are open.
Mm.
Like Ghana as a country, we are very hospitable. We are one of the
Exactly.
friendliest countries in the world. We are open. So if you want to be hostile, then we have to counter. But
Yeah.
if you are not going to
All right.
be, then we are going.
So
So we lost Philip along the line. Philip, jai 1 gallon, 1 gallon data na de be ton. Every day 1 gallon, 1 gallon. Eh? 1 gallon edifi school, ako university. USC say you must still 1 gallon data na eto. Jaidomadun, Jaidomadun. Next episode, MP Kokwasa be full vim. But yeah, for all our viewers, thanks for joining us and thanks for watching us. This is actually our first episode of our Sport Talk series where we talk about football, we talk about everything related to football. We mix it up. We talk using the Tardy Fante and then also the English, just so that it can go international. But more to come from this channel. Watch out for our YouTube channel. We'll also be hosting live shows on Facebook and later on other social media platforms. But it's been great, and watch out for our upcoming next episode. Bye bye.